for X equals 1. Now hugs, come give me a big old hug. I mentioned temporary lockdown now. Nothing, huh? I guess the Phyrexian Horde doesn't want a big old hug. Alright, at least we get this to go off. After the Bramble Familiar, though. Oh, a Kogla and Yidaro. Okay, we absolutely love that. And I think we're just going to have to give it Trample and Haste Bullet. Let's go! Let's go! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Mana Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So we all know that where's my hug at kind of guy. Now hear me out. This guy, pretty cool. Let's go and dig right in, man. We got hugs with the Grisly Guardian. I'm going to start with this. We do, of course, have ramp raccoons, but let's start off with what we're going to be ramping into. So, the Hugs Grisly Guardian's got Trample, Badger Warrior. Whenever it enters the battlefield, exile the top X cards of your library until end of turn. You may play those cards, and you may play an additional land on each of your turns. So, this is a nice little, like, it is, like, kind of aggro-y mid-range. It's like when aggro and mid-range combine. So, absolutely love this thing. How are we going to ramp up into it? Of course, we have the raccoons. First one being Bramble Familiar. I am very familiar with Bramble Familiar because it definitely, whenever I see this card, it just reminds me of like the Invasion of Alara decks that ran like a Traxa. But this actually, we give it a home. We give it an actual raccoon home, which is pretty nice. Now, unfortunately, well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Wandertale Mentor, obviously just another ramp raccoon, which is nice because whenever you expend 4, you get a +1/+1 counter on it, which can kind of come in handy. We do have the Hunter's Talent. It is worth noting, Hunter's Talent is obviously just a great card in and of itself, but with the Bramble Familiar, this actually does come up more times than I thought. When you mill 7 cards, you can put a creature enchantment or land onto the battlefield, and you can actually go for the Hunter's Talent, which is pretty good, because otherwise, the Bramble Familiar, you're kind of pigeonholed into a creature, but you actually do get a little bit of a Hunter's Talent with a fight spell, which can be very, very relevant. Next, we have the Muerra Tactician, excuse me. At the beginning of your first main phase, not your first one in the game, at your first starting main phase, you're going to add a red or a green for each raccoon you control. Whenever you expend 4, you're going to gain 3 life, and then whenever you expend 8, you're going to exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of turn. You may play those cards. Kind of works similarly. It works like the Hugs, the Grisly Guardian in that regard. You're going to exile the cards, and then you're just going to get access to them. But one last raccoon, Scrapshooter. Just a nice little Scrapshooter. Just a nice little card here. Whenever it enters, you can destroy a target artifact or enchantment. It does have reach to kill those pesky slick shot show-offs. But kind of what I was going into before, the raccoons don't really have like a top end. So unfortunately, if you're going to be running like raccoons, I mean, they don't have a finisher. There's really no big, fat, scary raccoon. And honestly, Hugs is a badger. It's not even really a raccoon. Even though, you know, if you squint and it said raccoon, you probably wouldn't, like, question it. But, or at least I wouldn't, but I'm dumb, so don't listen to me. But either way, these Bramble Familiar, the Mentor, and the Muerra, they all give mana, and they all ramp up into stuff. But they don't really do anything, so you kind of need these big dinosaurs as the top end. Of course, we've got the Hulking Raptor and Lukka. Lukka bound to ruin. Now, Lukka has the best, in my opinion, the best voice lines in all of Arena. I just absolutely love them. They sound so damn sick. And we're just gonna like it too, because the -4, just like, in my opinion, Lukka is almost like a board wipe in a way, because we don't run like Brotherhood's End or anything like that. But if you have Lukka, and like let's say you have like a Hulking Raptor out, or a Hugs, and you go for Lukka, that -4, you can deal X damage. You get to just kind of like, boop, 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 boop. You can kill like 5 1/1s, or you can, if they go wide, I know Boros Convoke's not really a thing anymore, but if they have like lizards or something like that, you can kill like 3 things with just Lukka. It almost is like a little de facto-y board wipe type of thingy, one-sided, because it's not Brotherhood's End. Bonehoard Dracosaur and Kogla and Yidaro and the Etali. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of time with these cards. They're just amazing, and we do have 4 Cavern of Souls, just because we do have that top end. So early in the game, you can call out Raccoon, and then later in the game, you call out Dinosaur, and that's just pretty much it with that. But you do have to run creatures. You can't really run, I mean, you can, but I don't really want to run like a whole lot of like Nissa and like Season. I actually wanted to run that green Season. I did not, because with the Bramble Familiar, you has to be a creature. So we're already running Lukka, and I didn't really want to overextend in that regard. So this is the deck here with the raccoons. Of course, I wish there was like some big scary raccoon finisher, but there's just not. So if you're going to be running tribal raccoons, it's kind of hard. You kind of have to have those like dinosaurs or something else big alongside them, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I just wish there was a raccoon, but we'll make the best of it. We got these big dinos and these raccoons with Hugs and Lukka. yeah, we're going to be extending some hugs to our opponent, I can promise you that. But let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They do help out the channel financially, and they mean the absolute world to me. My deepest gratitude. So as we continue to grow as a channel, I'm going to keep faking it until I make it. So consider joining the channel. That helped me out as a content creator. But do just keep in mind that only you can help save the Aether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. Button looks just like this. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Easy cats. All right, we don't have cats for you, but you have raccoons, a badger warrior. Yeah, well, no green is no bueno. Let's go and mulligan this away. We kind of rock with this, right? I do like the... Yeah, let's go and do this. We definitely want a lot of land with the hugs, but those mulligans, you know, they suck. Duress! Oh my god, we don't even run a whole lot of non-creature lands, and they do get rid of the one thing that we do have, which is just absolutely disgusting. But nevertheless, let's go and jump our Keen-Eyed Curator. I think we're looking absolutely horrible. I'm going to cut it to you straight. We're looking pretty horrific. Cut down, or whatever the hell, it doesn't matter. I guess I couldn't even cut down the creature, so it does actually matter. But the problem here is I already committed to the Cavern of Souls for a raccoon. And this is not a raccoon. So... I guess if we do take, like, you know, start going into, like, that staring contest mode, we could win. Dread Knight, sure. Definitely need a land here. And we get another Hugs, and that makes me want to tear my eyes out. I'm not going to lie. But, definitely not over. If we get into the Hulking Raptor with the War 2, might be able to save us, and then we get into a Hugs. I am running 2 Hugs, and now that I see a Glissa, I think it's pretty much over. Ain't even going to lie to you. So let's go for Hulking Raptor. Hopefully they do not kill it. They can't block, obviously. Come right this way. Come right this way, my friend. How are we looking here? Hopefully they cannot pay the ward cost. Froststalker Warlock, well, I have 2 hugs, so I guess it's okay. I have another one. Please don't have a bat or anything. Okay, we're looking good. I won't say we're looking good, but we're looking okay. What can I really do here? I guess we don't really... We already got rid of the Badger Warrior, so going for Badger is, like, irrelevant. I guess we'll go for Dinosaur. So if I do this... 1, 2, 3, 4... I guess that's okay, right? X equals... I already forgot. I'm being so bad right now. So X equals 3. X equals 3. Hugs the Grisly Guardian. Hug time, baby! We do get more land, which is nice. Drop you. They see we actually have access to 2 shocks, so... Maybe I swing in. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. There's really no point in swinging in, right? If I hit the Dread Knight, I guess I could swing in, but I already committed not to. I don't really want to give them more Dread. I don't know. This whole... I don't know. This whole match has just been kind of gross. Not gonna lie to you. We're still kind of in it, but not feeling great. This Glissa is just... The moment they play down the Glissa is the moment I was just like, oh, this is not looking good. So permission control with counters on them. I guess they don't have too many counters. Well, I guess it's not horrible. I can still shock, so... Sure. I don't really want to shock the Dread Knight, though. So we'll just shock you. It's going bye-bye either way, so you might as well just shock you. Yeah, Glissa! Man, that 3 toughness is just an absolute pain in the ass. And here comes the counters. Oh, God. If they do swing with Glissa, I mean, I guess that gives us an attack of some sort, so... What do I even do with all this? Oh, God. I could go for Scrapshooter, kind of shoot the Innkeeper's Talent. I guess that's going to be, like, the only thing I can really do here. I'm going to have to do it, so... Here's a gift! Early Christmas. Yep. Going to kill you. Take your card, my friend. I have to use the shock now, which is unfortunate. Maybe I just double shock the Glissa. Honestly, that doesn't seem too bad. This is gonna go away. Courtesy of our hugs. Yeah, I'm gonna double shock the Glissa. Alright, looking okay. Maybe I double... Man, this Hulking Raptor is 3 toughness. I don't think I can do that. They'd have to double block, and we do get 2 kills this way, so I think this actually is worth it. Yep, that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. 2 for 1. And then they get this. I mean, all things considered, even if we lose this match, I mean, we're doing, like, kind of okay, honestly. Sentinel. Come on, draw old land. Do not get into that 5 toughness. Don't do it. You know you don't want to. Let's go. Okay. Whew. Oh, we top decking Etali. How in the world? How in the world are we still in this? I'm gonna waste absolutely no time. Etali, Primal Conqueror. Maybe I overextended a little bit here. Oh, and we get a Vraska. Oh my god. We are looking pretty good here, actually. Alright. I don't think this deck runs board wipes. That's why I'm just overextending. Don't care. Let's go. So not only do we have Lukka. Where's Lukka? Did I not play Lukka this match? I don't even remember. But we have Lukka and Vraska. So now we have another completed Planeswalker. Alright. Do I actually just want to, like, make you a treasure? I don't think so. I think I'm actually going to do this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Speaking of Lukka. Okay, I was just foreshadowing. Just foreshadowing. I'm going to swing in with the Scrapshooter here. Don't really want to trade my Raptor if I don't have to. But again, I don't think this deck is running board. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I cannot believe it, though. This game was looking so bad. And now we're looking like pretty okay-ish. Still not over by any stretch of the imagination, but we're looking like kind of okay here. I think I'm going to take this. I don't... yeah, I don't... We'll take it. I mean... No! We get rid of our Lukka! Oh, damn it. Okay, that sucks. God, we're still not looking great here. And a Dread Knight. Got another Hulking Raptor, which is pretty cool. I think I'm just going to take some draws here. We get another Lukka! Okay, looking pretty good here. You thought you could get rid of Lukka. Here's another one. Lukka, come back, baby. All right. In the name of Phyrexia! In the name of Phyrexia! And look at this! Vraska and Lukka, we got the completed Planeswalkers here. So now, how do we want to play this? So with Lukka, I think I'm going to go for the -4, and we can actually shoot down the Thoughtstalker Warlock and the Dread Knight. Or we can just drop another Hulking Raptor too. Ooh, this is close. You know what? Maybe we just do this. Hulking Raptor. Again, I am just going off of the play. I just do not think. I just don't think they have board wipes, so I'm not really worried about this. This does not scream a board wipe deck. So I think we're just going to try and, like, out-edge them one by one. Innkeeper's Talent, okay. Hopefully they just don't have the combo. I mean, if they get a Vraska, like... This doesn't remove my counters, right? It's only for them. Okay. So, this is a little scary. I mean, if they do have... Bat, well, Bat doesn't matter here. It's a 7/6. I mean, that is pretty big. We can just make it a treasure with the Vraska, worst case scenario. It does have trample, kind of worth noting. Wow, they're swinging, huh? Oof. Ooh, okay, interesting. I think I have to let this go. I think I have to let this go and then take Lukka. Use the -4 to kill you, and then we put a lot of pressure on them offensively. Damn, I think I have to do that, because even if I block, they get more card advantage out of it anyway. I think I'm gonna let this go. That doesn't feel good. But we still have Lukka. Okay, we got Hulking Raptor, and then we have the Bramble Familiar, so... You know what? Maybe we use Bramble Familiar, and then we get something maybe a little bigger, I guess? We have Kogla and Yidaro. I'm gonna go for it. Bramble Familiar, let's fetch a quest, and whatever the hell we get out here, I didn't really see it. Ooh, we do have the Hunter's Talent. Well, I guess actually, you know what? The Hunter's Talent can actually just use as a fight spell. I think we win now. I think we win, actually. I forget the Bramble Familiar can actually get enchantments, and this doesn't come up a whole lot. So let's go for the Hunter's Talent. Whenever it enters, we're just going to basically fight, deal damage, fight, removal. And now, Lukka is going to go for the -4. I don't think we even have to worry about you. So, what? Let me make sure I'm doing this right here. Deals X damage as you choose, blah, blah. So I guess we'll just choose you. I don't even want to target you. Whatever. Don't care. We're going to deal 5 here to you. Clear the board. And we're looking phenomenal. For Phyrexia! I know it's not Phyrexia season, but look, and you can just hear the Lukka. Let's go, baby. Bang, bang, bang. What an epic game. That was absolutely amazing by Lukka. Wow. ES. Wow, ES. I did not even know you could make a name with just like 2 characters. Nevertheless, ES. How you doing? I think I'm going to go for the commercial district. I don't even know exactly what I'm looking for, but yeah, Cavern of Souls seems good. No clue what we're playing. Maybe we are playing against otters, and they've got some counter spells, so those Cavern of Souls could come in handy. White. Okay, not really sure what that means. But, do we want to go for damage? I don't think there's really anything we have to ramp with, so I guess we'll just go for damage. Let's go for the stronger raccoon. If I did have a big sexy Etali or something in my hand, I would definitely go for the Wandertale Mentor. Perhaps the Hugs. Another Keen-Eyed Curator. That's fine. Nothing too much to think about here. Swing in. I guess we might as well just drop down our Muerra. Trash Tactician. Absolutely love this thing, man. For me, it's just like the life gain. Not only, well, it's going to get lost today. Unfortunately. But that's okay. Fountain Pour. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, don't you dare temporary lockdown me. Oh, I just smell it. You... Oh. I don't know what I was smelling. Maybe it was just the trash. Maybe it was just the trash. I don't know. But, ooh, Hugs. Okay, there we go. We definitely like the Hugs. Love the Hugs. I just want to cast, like, the biggest Hugs I can possibly get. Let's go ahead and use the map, because I'm sure they have a temporary lockdown coming. I'm sure of it. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and go for the map tokens here. We have at least one to use. Yep, there we go. I want to gain all of my land here. More land? There we go. Okay. Bam. That actually, like, curved out pretty nicely for us. I think I'm going to go for the... The problem with this is that we could go for the Wander... No, let's do this. Let's do this. This is fine. And then we go for Shock, so... Dropping down Hugs is pretty nice here. Caretaker's Talent. That's exactly what they're going to be doing here. Okay, so this is pretty nerve-wracking. I guess I do have a decent out here. So instant, blah, blah. The problem is, do I Shock? And honestly, you could make the case that we should Shock this, or we should Shock their face to be more aggro. I want to make the most use of it, so I think I am going to Shock their face. I think that's the move here. Yep. I can't realistically eat anything with the Keen-Eyed Curator, so we get another Muerra. Yeah, I think we should go for Hugs here. Not Dinosaur. Hugs is not a dinosaur. I'm still going to call out Dinosaur. Sure, whatever. Because we can hard cast the Hugs. It doesn't really matter at this point. But I am going to go X for X equals 1. Now Hugs, come give me a big old hug. And now we get to drop another land, which is wonderful. I guess we'll just call it Raccoon. Whatever, doesn't really matter too much here. But now look at this. We got the big Hugs. Hugs. Where's my hug at? Don't have to worry about a Sunfall. And even if they did have the aforementioned temporary lockdown now, don't have to worry about it. Nothing, huh? I guess the Phyrexian Horde doesn't want a big old hug. They could just go for spot removal, which is, you know, not great, but... Mirrex. What'll it be? Torch the tower. You know what? I'm gonna take your Get Lost out of spite. Just out of spite. I would assume they have to have like a Get Lost. They're gonna have to have some sort of spot removal because we do have the Restless Ridgeline here. How bad are we looking here? Not too bad. I guess this could get a little sweaty. Bramble. I think we're just going to go for the Restless Ridgeline. It is a little awkward just because we can't really do anything else with our turn, but I think it's fine. Get Lost, that is okay-ish. We'll just tap this out of spite. They still have Mana Burn. I actually never play with Mana Burn, to be honest with you. But we still get to go for a map token here. It's a little scary, though. I don't have really... Ooh, we got Etali. How much land do I have now? Because they got rid of one, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you could make the case to pitch this Etali, honestly. I think I'm going to. Alright. So, where are we sitting here? A little scary, to be honest with you. Because if we can't finish the game, we don't have like a creature here. I'm a little scared. Do they Sunfall? They Sunfall. Okay, so... Red, okay. I mean... Kind of starting to get into crunch time here. I guess we'll go in for the Muerra. Map, see what we got here. I would definitely not mind another land. Hunter's Talent's not that great. Yeah. Let's go wide here. Sorcery, instant. I mean, we would have enough, so let's go for the Keen-Eyed Curator here. The 3 life, not super worried about the life here. They have another Sunfall. Come on, I don't have another Sunfall. If they have a lockdown, we at least get to keep the trash Tactician, but Sunfall is just like lights out. This is so good. The Caretaker's Talent with the Forge, just gaining a freaking card every single turn, that is pretty nuts. And honestly, this deck is their wet dream. It kind of is. Like a slower, like creature-y type of deck here. It's not the greatest thing, but I guess it's okay. Lightning Helix is very bad. That's going to hurt our clock quite a bit. We can still animate this. Alright, at least we get this to go off. I think it's just going to have to be the Bramble Familiar, though. And I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for something here. Oh, a Kogla and Yidaro. Okay, we absolutely love that. Here we go, baby. And I think we're just going to have to give it Trample and Haste, right? I mean... Trample Haste. Yeah, I'm going for it. Alright. Swing in. I don't think we have much of a choice here. So Kogla and Yidaro is a silver bullet. Let's go! Let's go! Kogla and Yidaro just in clutch time, baby. El Magnifico. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the show, baby. We are on the draw. A little nerve-wracking, especially when you're going against mono red. Alright, so we could absolutely get blown out of the water here. Hopefully we do not. We do have a turn 2 Bramble Familiar. So whenever I see black, I just assume that we're going against the Fling deck, so this is definitely going to be a challenge. Muerra can actually gain us life when we expend 3, or 4 rather, excuse me. So that's kind of nice, but staring down a Scampy on a hero turn 1, it's not exactly the ideal start. Monstrous Rage, go for it. Bump up the jams, bam, down to 15, okay. Well, there's really only one play we have, so I drop down our little cute Bramble Familiar. Just seems like yesterday this little cute little Bramble Familiar was helping out the Atraxa decks with the invasion of Alara. Yep, that is very scary. Very scary. Felonious Rage, that is also very scary, because now they're probably going to go for Felonious Rage on the Scamp, I would assume. And then blow it up. Yeah. Looking absolutely horrendous. They could actually kill us before I even drop a third land, actually. I think I still have to. I could go for Hunter's Talent. I don't have another 2-drop, so I'm just going to do this. If they have the Felonious Rage, it is what it is. That's actually crazy. If they have a Fling, I just die before my 3rd land drop, which is absolutely insane. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. I just lost before I dropped my 3rd land. Wild. Pomatox. Hello, Poma? Pomatox. Hello. Alright, so got the Mentor. This looks pretty good. Pretty solid starting hand. Perfectly cromulent. Ooh, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello, everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan, even if you are playing disgusting mono red. Let's go ahead and drop you and be on our way. Hopefully that one little mulligan did kind of matter here, because mono red on the draw is it's probably our hardest matchup. Just no way around it. We have a better options for control, and mid range we can kind of grind out. But I think I'll go in for. Did you miss a land drop? They did not. Okay, got excited there. Cacophony Scamp, Heartfire Cure, and Cacophony Scamp. When we kill them, they both do the same thing in that they still go for our head, which is unfortunate. So let's go and drop our Wandertale Mentor. See if we can kind of ramp our way out of this. Do you have the Hunter's Talent for removal? But I don't know if we're going to be able to stay put. It's pretty risky here. I mean, obviously they can have like the Dreadmire's Ire or whatever the hell that thing's called. I'm going to say no. Let's just take it for now. Kind of unfortunate, because if I knew that I could block and they just had like only a Monstrous Rage, sure. I've seen a lot more of that Dreadmire's Ire, I think it's called, or something like that. And that actually boosts their toughness, so I don't want to chump block. Copperline Gorge is fine. Yeah, I mean, we could go for the Hunter's Talent. I guess we could get up to level 2. And alternatively, we could just go for Hugs. I think we do want to go for Hugs, though. Just being able to play an additional land on each turn feels pretty damn good. So, you don't always have to use Hugs with X. Sometimes you just chuck it out. X equals 0, that's fine. We do get a +1/+1 on the Wandertale Mentor, which of course is wonderful. And we also get to drop an extra land each turn. And we have a lot of land in our hand. We have 3, so, I mean, this is very relevant. So we definitely like that. This card's very, very cool. Obviously, you know, the goal here is to go for X equals, you know, 5 and then just get a crazy value off of it. But mono red pigeonholes you into such a yeah, you have to play everything immediately and you have to just sweat. It's not good. Let's see if they've got the gall to attack. If you've never seen my Gengar mug, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Very cool Gengar mug. Wow, so we're actually looking pretty good here. We got Muerra, Trash Tactician. I absolutely love this card, because when we expend 4, we gain 3 life, which is wonderful versus this deck. We actually could just go for Etali. Wow. Lots to think about here. I think I actually just want to go for Hunter's Talent, though. So, okay, so let's go for the Muerra, Trash Tactician. And now that now this is 3. So now we just cast anything and we're good to go. So let's do this and do this, because we get 2 land drops with Hugs. Looking good here. I guess we'll just call out, doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just go Dinosaur or whatever. And now we go in for a Hunter's Talent. And now we get expend 4 with the Wandertale Mentor and the Muerra. Don't think it really matters here. Hugs. Give me a hug. Just give me a big old hug. Alright, and now what do we do here? I think we'll just go in for this. Plus, this is not that wonderful, to be completely honest with you. I think I'd rather just, like, swing in. Cause I would rather swing in with the Mentor than not. They're going to take it down to 11. We've got a bazillion land. We have an Etali coming out next turn. We got a Hugs. Just, hey, gotta love this card, man. I mean, this card actually, like, functionally mattered. A lot of times, like, you just, like, drop down lands and it's like, oh, well, whatever. No, it actually mattered a lot, because we got 2 land drops. That's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to block. I mean, Muerra Trash Tactician is going to go absolutely bananas here soon. Hugs, obviously not a raccoon, unfortunately, but still got 2 of them. I'm going to let this go. If you want an all-out swing, come right this way. Party of 3. Mono red. Yep. Come with it, baby. As the great Rage Against the Machine said, come with it now. So it is Monstrous Rage, sure. They're gonna kill the Trash Tactician. Do not kill my Muerra. That's so mean. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare go over here. I'll put my cursor over here to, like, you know, influence them to take this. No way, come on. Take the Mentor. Wait, what? Oh, okay. They did. No way. No way. They actually took the mentor. That's hilarious. Okay, that's clearly the wrong move, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, so I guess we'll just call it Dinosaur again. Let's go for Etali, the Primal Conqueror. Thankfully, we do got Muerra now. We do gain 3 more life with the Muerra, and now we have Etali. Let's go with Keen-Eyed Curator. It doesn't matter a whole lot. So, Tyvar Stand. This doesn't matter either, I guess. So, we'll just put it on you. And I think we're just looking good. Like what can they really do here? Swing, swing. And now we've got a big Etali. I mean, I don't know. This was just like absolute domination. Hugs, Grizzly Guardian, Etali. I just love beating up on like mono. I guess it's not. Oh god, this is green. I was gonna say mono red. Technically, it's not even mono red. It was Rakdos and now it's Jund. So whatever the hell this is, I love beating it up. Sure, do your thing. Yeah, there's just no way. They have 18 life, 2 huge creature, or 1 huge creature. 1 decently big creature. Sellsword, do not care. I mean, it's still, like I said, this deck can get crazy out of absolutely nowhere, but still do not really mind it. Do your thing. Down to 10. Even if you had another fling, it's just not going to matter. It's just not going to matter. We kill you with kindness around here with hugs. Oh, they actually do. Wow. They actually do, which is actually kind of hilarious. That they get us down to 6, which is like pretty wild, all things considered, but we still take it. Oof. Mandachuva 973, hello, and welcome. So, 2 shocks. I mean, I guess this could be good. We can't go in for the Keen-Eyed Curator on turn 2. Oh, that was a mulligan. Well, Mandachuva, let's go ahead and give you the friendly mulligan hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. Nevertheless, hopefully they are. A lot of times, I don't think I'd ever hear this come out of my own mouth. But considering our opening hand, I kind of hope that they do have a, let's drop this. I know that it kind of sucks to go for pain if we have to go for shock, but good game! Good game! Oh my god! What does that mean? What does that mean? Alright, Hardfire Hero. Okay, so we go for the shock. The reason I play down the tap land here is that if we top deck into a green source, I would much rather go for Keen-Eyed Curator. And there we go. That's exactly why Copperline Gorge. Now we can actually play down the Keen-Eyed Curator. If I would have dropped the Mountain, sure it would have saved 1 damage from the Heartfire Hero killing, but would have gotten on my Keen-Eyed Curator either. What was with that good game? Did they just open really badly? Or did they see that we were playing Gruul and just said we have no chance? Or like, what was up with that? Okay, Manifold Mouse. So we're going against Mites, or just mono red in general. Cavern of Souls. Yep, they're just gonna shock. I mean, absolutely no. I'm not playing games here. If they have Monstrous Rage, they just can fizzle out our shock. I'm not doing that. So creature, instant, looking good. I will attack. Why not? Why not? I guess we can be a little aggressive here. The Keen-Eyed Curator eventually will be able to get pretty big and just scared here. Be gentle. What do you got for me? We do have the Scrapshooter, so if they do drop the birdie. There it is! Hey! Speak of the devil. Alright, we do have a Scrapshooter, so we can have reach up to the skies. Just really, I'm talking like really nervously in like broken sentences because I'm like scared. Monstrous Rage. You know they always have it. Maybe. Alright. Okay, well, one damage. 1 damage. Come on now. Let's go ahead and eat up the graveyard here. Let's get rid of the creature. And I guess we will take a shock of our own graveyard. I have no use for a shock in my graveyard, so we'll kind of buff up the card type stuff here. Keen-Eyed Curator is not always relevant, but when it is, it's phenomenal, so I mean, ooh, do we want to drop the Restless Ridgeline, or do we want to just drop this for a Raccoon so that we don't have to pay for the green? I think that is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. We'll go this. I'm going to go Raccoon. I am. I don't see this Restless Ridgeline being super useful right now, so just going to drop down the Scrapshooter and hopefully try to do my best bow and arrow impression within the little range I have here. That's right. so that we can kind of block you off. And before power, like even if they do have monstrous rage or whatever, we're still going to be able to block. We might, you know, trade, but the nice thing about the show off is, you know, you can show off all you want. You can't get to the, it's not prowess, so their toughness doesn't go up. So you see that, no more sneaky reach. When did they start doing that? I think that was like last set, because this is a pretty new thing, that they have the bow and arrow for the reach. I'm blocking 100%, 100%. I'm definitely going to probably take some damage, I'm assuming, but I'm absolutely blocking here. Might of the Meek, sure. Alright, so there's a trample. Hey, I mean, yeah, we're gonna take some damage here. There's really no way around it. A lot of people have been running the Dreadmire's Aura. I can never say that word, but the thing that gives them toughness, that's what I'm afraid of. They had a monstrous rage and that thing, because it gives them 2 toughness, which is a little scary. Not a little, that's very scary. Monstrous rage. I don't want to say it's fine, like it sucks, but I mean, as long as they don't have 4 toughness, or 5 actually, really. Felonious rage, well, I mean, it's not great. Alright, so we take a whopping 8. Oh god. A whopping 8, and then they get their thingy back. Oh god. Alright. Keen-Eyed Curator. I don't think there's anything new to eat, it's just instant and creatures, so unfortunately we're kind of screwed on that front, so I guess we'll just get rid of you. Out of spite, we'll get rid of the Monstrous Rage. Hunter's Talent, looking pretty good. Guess we might as well. Let's go for green, and then this. Fight ya. Problem is, do I want to buff this up? We gotta pay 1 for it, so I don't even know if that's worth it. Oh, this is close. Getting a little dicey. I mean, do we want to be aggressive ourselves is the question. I think so. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Alright, it's a little dicey. Down to 10, and then we can go for the Restless Ridgeline. That is actually enough for lethal. If they leave themselves wide open, that's the reason why I'm doing this. Oh god. I guess they have Monstrous Rage, they win, right? Nothing. So this is enough to win, right? Restless Ridgeline. Want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So go for Restless Ridgeline. This is 3. It's 6. 8. No, we're missing 1. No, we don't have lethal. Oh, I shouldn't have done that then. Okay. Okay. Unless I can't count, right? Yeah. 3, 6, and then 8 with that ability, and that's 9. Yep, math's hard. Eek. Okay. We'll just drop the Hulking Raptor instead. But now we're in a weird spot. Do I actually swing in? This is really close. It's really close. I think I am. Or do we just commit to the Etali? I mean, we have Etali. This is a weird spot, guys. Like, it's just like analyzing the situation. This is a weird spot. This is a catch 2022. Like, this is insane. If I swing in, we can put a clock on them, but then I leave myself wide open. We also have an Etali. If I block, they could also kill the Raptor, which blocks out the Etali. So I think I'm going to swing in here. It's really close. Oh, it's so close, man. This at least puts lethal with the Restless Ridgeline, but okay, now we're in that zone. So we have a Ward 2 Hulking Raptor. I think this was the right move. After all of my yapping, I can't see this not being the right move. So they don't have Trample yet. And even if they did, 5 life. There's really only one, like, mystery card. I mean, this Swift Spear obviously is worrisome. Okay. Nothing. Okay, that looks pretty good. There's nothing functionally to, like, really eat with the Keen-Eyed Curator, but that's okay. I think we'll still go for it, just for funsies. Just for funsies. Okay, a Cavern of Souls. Add 2 green for the Hulking Raptor. Here's the thing, though. How do we want to make the most use out of this Hulking Raptor thingy? could just drop the Etali. They're gonna have to block this and block this. This gives trample. Should we just be aggressive? I think so. I really do. Alternatively, we can just drop down the Etali, but like... if I do this, we can give power to, I mean, whatever we want, essentially, and then the Hunter's Talent is going to give trample. I think so. I think this is the best move. It's close, though, but I think we're going to rock with this. Alright, so let's do this. Bang. Don't think it really matters here. We're just going to go tall. We're just going to go tall. Hunter's Talent. They can't even target the Hulking Raptor because it has War 2 anyway. And the Restless Ridgeline untaps it. They're going to have to make some painful blocks here. If not, this is just lethal, right? This is trample. I really would have liked to see the Etali Primal Conqueror, obviously. But like I said, if I can take the win, I'm just going to take the win. That's not going to do it. You got to do something else, my friend. And because we have trample on this 8-3 Hulking Raptor, I think it's a pretty satisfying win. I mean, just beating mono red in and of itself is pretty damn satisfying if you ask me, but that's not going to do it, man. Are we going to clank them up? Are we going to clank them up? Cheers. Looking good. Well, I don't know. It was a little premature, I guess. I guess they could have like a Witcher's Frenzy or something like that. Did I give the premature? Oh, shock. That's fine. That is not going to do it. Let's go ahead. Hey, let's go ahead. Cheers to you with the Gengar mug, mono red. Down to 3. Whew. That was close. That was uncomfortable and close, but we got the job done. Dino's take it, baby. Yorda, hello Yorda. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. I think we can kind of rock with this. It's kind of like a hard. Whenever you build like a ramp deck, it is sort of difficult to kind of like measure out like how do you start off, like how big do you want your curve to go. Definitely gotta keep the Cavern of Souls, just because we could be playing against control, and I need another lane anyway. There we go. Restless Anchorage. That is definitely going to scream control to the high heavens. So, how do we do this? I think I'm just going to drop you down. Yeah, let's just go in for our Bramble Familiar. We don't have to commit to the Cavern of Souls. Being that we do run dinos and raccoons. There's another raccoon. Well, Lukka could probably go down, but it would potentially get countered, so that's a little hard. Maybe we just go for Muerra. I can never really say that, but I think I am. We don't have any dinos anyway, so let's go ahead and just call out Raccoon. And I think we'll just go ahead and get you down, but yeah, swing. Because, I mean, if we're not going to be using you for any sort of, like, damage or anything like that, I'll just swing. And let's go, baby. The Muerra, Trash Tactician. That's right. No counters here, baby. No counters here, control. Do not get lost, me. Don't get lost on the Trash Tactician. Come on now. You know you don't want to. Ooh, no, they didn't want to. Alright, looking good. Alright, so now the fun really begins. Muerra? That's Muerra or Muerra? I don't know. But either way, let's go ahead and grab... I don't think it really matters too much here. I think we are overloaded a little bit in the green department. So... I'm going to try to drop down Lukka. I mean, I highly doubt this works. But we might as well try, right? And there's really no... We're not going to be able to beat the clock, is my point. We're not going to be able to beat the clock for a Sunfall. If they have a Sunfall, well... Here come the best voice lines in Arena. Here come... I swear, this is, to me, this is the best voice lines in all of Arena. Lukka bound to ruin. You serve me now. You heard him. Alright, let's go. I swear to you, I think Lukka has some good... No, don't get lost on my Lukka. Cool voice lines on the way out.
My vengeance will be brutal.
Will be brutal. Oh my god. I swear, Lukka's got some better ones, but... I don't know. Lukka's voice, like his actual voice is just sick. It's my favorite voice lines on Arena, so... Unfortunately, we get temporary lockdown. Really unfortunate, but at least we keep our Muerra. Alright, so we do have the Restless Ridgeline. Pretty nice. I also have the Scrapshooter, so I can kind of get back my Bramble Familiar, but the thing that the lockdown kind of took away from us was the map tokens and our 3/3 tokens, so not great there. Maybe we just go for the Ridgeline. I mean, I don't want to give him an extra card. I think I would rather just drop down the Scrapshooter. Just to drop it, you know what I mean? I'm going to do this. We do have another shock, so we can push for a little extra damage here. This is a decent little move. It's not great. Down to 7. And then we can shock their face. I'm just really nervous about that Sunfall. You don't have to worry about the Sunfall. Raccoons take it.